Yeah, hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. So yeah, Bitcoin, we see some bullish signs here, pretty much in line with this sort of bullish scenario ahead in the chart. Yeah, it's currently more, in my opinion, more adhering to this. So let's take a look at what it is. We take a look here at the bullish wave count. After that, we take a look at the bearish wave count also in detail. At the moment, what you need to understand is that we are in a possible turnaround space where Bitcoin possibly found its low here at 17.6k and is trying to work on its breakout to the upside. If this breakout will be successful, I don't know. I don't have a crystal ball, but we can follow this scenario through, and by building these lower level wave counts, adding them together, we will get to a sort of medium term wave count to the higher level patterns. And the higher level these get and the larger these get, with more confidence we can then say we are in this or in that scenario. Unfortunately, at the moment, we're just in the beginning possibly of a new scenario, and therefore there is still a lot of uncertainty in the market. You need to imagine this like a picture which is in the beginning, or a puzzle which is in the beginning very unclear. And the more you see unfolding, the more Elliott wave patterns you see unfolding. As soon as you see a trend change, or after a trend change, as soon as you see more of this price action unfolding, you will get a much clearer picture about what is going to happen in the next steps. The reason why it is currently so uncertain is that technically Bitcoin can have completed its correction to the downside. Yeah, you will see at the moment that I'm presenting very often a bullish and a bearish scenario. This has not always been the case, yeah. So pretty much from the period of November to May, yeah, I only presented you basically the bearish scenario. There was no bullish scenario because it was very clear that we had to get below 28.6k, which we did. And now that we have completed this scenario, and also can on the lower level wave counts count those 5 waves complete, which could technically have completed the overall Bitcoin correction, we now have to be on high alert that the correction could be over, which doesn't mean it is over, but I'm following here for you a possible breakout pattern that we are following so that we know always what is the most likely scenario next. Bear in mind, there are never certainties, there are only probabilities in financial markets. So what we currently see here, that from the low at 17.6k we moved up in an impulsive wave 1. We can count this clearly as an impulse. We can then count this as an A, B and a C wave down. Here I told you that this is probably the wave 2 low in purple. We then saw a strong move up in what I believe is another impulse in a wave 1. Basically that means we are in this scenario in the wave 3 in purple. So from the wave 2 low, the next wave up would be the wave 3, oftentimes, as per the Elliott wave method, the most bullish one, and an impulse to the upside, which means it needs to subdivide into 5 waves. So, however, in this purple wave 3, we have seen a wave 1 already, in my opinion. We have seen this wave 2. Told you earlier today this could have been the wave 2 low. Yeah, and then I posted to the Telegram members, because this is more up to date on Telegram, I can't always make a video, that this scenario might be unfolding here in a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 leading diagonal. Yeah, so that we have here a 1, a 2, that this seems to be of the yellow wave 3. Bear in mind, we have the yellow wave 1, the yellow wave 2. To that belongs a yellow wave 3 within the purple wave 3, which means there will be a yellow wave 4 and a yellow wave 5, which will complete purple wave 3, because wave 3 subdivides into 5 waves. So again, here a 1, 2 and another 1, 2. We can count that, in my opinion, as complete. So leading diagonal, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5. Yeah, this completed the leading diagonal. Then here a wave 2 low. We can currently move up this swing low here and support, critical support, to 19.48k. Yeah, so this is critical support. From here we could now be in this wave 3 in red. Yeah, this would be the next move, and we can also calculate what Bitcoin needs to do to fulfill this scenario. Bitcoin basically now needs to prove to us that we are in this scenario, and we can calculate the target for that. Let's do that now. That would be again the 1.618 extension, and if this really is the scenario, then this would take us to 20.8k in this next wave to the upside before we get a wave 4 down and a wave 5 up, which would then take us to the yellow wave 3, okay? So this is sort of the next moves that Bitcoin needs to do in this bullish scenario. I told you yesterday that as soon as we get above this resistance here, which was at 19.4, 19.5K, we can expect a more bullish outcome, a breakout, which so far seems to be working out. So we moved above previous resistance here. We retested, which is powerful, previous support. I think I mentioned that in the previous video, that when we were coming down here, this might just be a retest of previous support, which I think worked out so far. And now we are on our way up. Need to break this resistance now, which is this ascending trend line, which is at 19.9K. But if we get above that, then it could take us to the next step at 20.4K, which is here when the hourly candle closed. But then next to that 20.7, 20.8K level, the wave 3 target level. This is, if this happens, that would give us a really good indication that we are in this bullish scenario, and that is indeed is unfolding as an impulse to the upside. Yeah. So this is what needs to happen. And then of course, looking further, we would complete here red wave 4, red wave 5. This would complete yellow wave 3. Then we'll have a yellow wave 4 and a yellow wave 5. That would complete purple wave 3, so and so on. And then we move up. And that is what I meant in the beginning with when we have those lower level wave counts. I mean, we nearly do micro counting here. And I said to you many times, these are very fragile. But as we get, for example, certain scenarios invalidated, we know which scenario can be excluded and we move to the next one. And then step by step, we build here this wave count. For example, what we have is, we have this here still in the making, but this here hasn't moved anymore. Yeah, this is now basically standing 1, 2, yeah, A, B, C. This is sort of already on the chart and this is what we're following. And this is still in the making. But as we make higher impulses, yeah, and invalidate bearish scenarios, the more likely it will be that we are in an uptrend. So looking at the more bearish scenario as well, yeah, someone wanted to have a little bit more of a detailed wave count here for the bearish scenario, and the more detailed wave count is very clearly here for Bitcoin, that we peaked in a wave 4 on at 21.9K. We then moved down in what I believe, so basically wave 4 peak, that means we are already in the wave 5 to the downside. That, in my opinion, will really only get confirmed below the previous swing low at 17.6K. However, we already get a really good indication that we are in the bearish count if we move below 18.6K. These are sort of the two key support levels I'm looking for, validation that we are in the more bearish scenario. So from the wave 4, obviously we moved down in the wave 5 and have probably completed here a first wave of this fifth wave to the downside at pretty much 18.6K. We are now, in my opinion, or we have moved up here in a wave 2. That is how I currently have to see it. A 1, a 2. Then here, this is currently how it is looking like another wave 1. A lower level wave count. Wave 1, then here a 2. Then we'll get here a wave 3 down. We'll get a wave 4 up. We'll get a wave 5 down, basically like this, yeah, from here, down, up, down. This would complete red wave 3. Then there will be a wave 4 in red to the upside. And the wave 5 down. Yeah, this. Okay, that's what we're looking for. And then somewhere down here we'll complete that overall correction. This is how it moves in waves. So if this is already the wave 1, 2, okay, that's fine. Where would we expect wave 3 in red to go? Because we can expect wave 2 in red to be complete. Let's take a look at that. Take the fib extensions, and that would take us wave 3 here in red. I've got it a bit too low, but it would be, the target would be the 1.618 extension as a minimum at 15.5K. a good target for wave 5 in red, and I've got that spot on here already, would be the 2.618 extension at 12.2k. Okay, so this is currently what we need to see. That is a level where the correction could be over. For some reason, I just deleted that wave 5 in red. Yeah, and we're going to follow the detailed wave count here, the bearish wave count through as well. So here from the, if this is a 1-2 in yellow, we can look at the Fibonacci retracements, yeah, and get an idea of how, you know, where are we actually currently retracing to. And you can see that just now we've actually reached the 61.8% Fib level here at 20.1k basically. That's an ideal level for a wave 2 retracement. If you now see a strong move down, and that would need to be a strong move down because it would indicate we are starting a wave 3 to the downside, that would then be the bearish wave count. And again, that is why I think if we go below this wave 1 low here at 18.75k already, better would be 18.6k as confirmation. But if we do that, then I think we are in this wave 3, especially if this is unfolding impulsively. So we're currently at a key decision point here for Bitcoin. Hopefully that made sense. We're going to follow both scenarios through so that you will get a better idea where we are going to head in the future and where we currently are. And as soon as one of them gets less likely, I will let you know. At the moment, I have to be more on the bearish side. Yeah, even though I would like to see the bullish one work out. At the moment, until we break, and I'll show you that on the bullish wave count, until we break above, well, at least 21.7, but even better above 23.3k, I have to be more leaning towards further sell-off scenario, even though I don't want it. I want finally this correction to be over. But still, both are possible at the moment. Yeah, we are in a possible reversal pattern, but it's not confirmed yet. Yeah, we need that price confirmation above this resistance level to be able to lean more towards the bullish wave count. Okay, and that is my view about Bitcoin. Hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.